Afternoon baseball for you. So digging in now, Larry Doby, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Center fielder, Larry Doby.
Fouled off. And no swing apparently, ball one. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees the temperature at first pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Gonzalez has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and here now a tough out in the person of the shortstop, Hanley Ramirez. Estrada has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
2-2. Popped him up. Gonzalez over to his left. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Billy Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now the 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz is after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Riding in, Luis Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First delivery to him on the way.
Gonzalez.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw over by Utley, 1 away. At the plate, Edgar Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Edgar Martinez.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Nelson Cruz. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And that misses, ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Edmonds. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gonzalez is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Jim Edmonds.
Right fielder, Jim Edmonds.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Now at the plate, Chase Utley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to right field. Cruz is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Standing in, Pee-wee Reese. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-0 is in off the plate.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gonzalez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Here's J.D. Martinez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Now at the plate, Daniel Murphy. From the stretch. Ground ball right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. So stepping in. Zach Cozart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Throw goes over to third in the dirt here, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Adrian now as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And that one stayed too low apparently. Martinez on third. Murphy is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Two and 1 to Edmonds. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up.
Throw to the plate. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely. Coming to the plate now, Alan Taveras. He'll try to bring in that second run of the inning from third with 2 down. Swung on and shot toward the hole. And Gonzalez will take it over himself. Settling in now, Adrian Gonzalez, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Adrian Gonzalez.
Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Don Sutton.
Number 20, Don Sutton.
First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cozart over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Striding in once again, Larry Doby flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit in the air to center field. Murphy shading to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready now, Marco Estrada, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Marco Estrada.
Looped out toward third, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now back.
Ready. for another two.
Center fielder, Luis Gonzalez.
Ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. Digging in to try it again. Edgar Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Martinez.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Williams moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end. Stepping into the box, Hanley Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. Here's the pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Billy Williams. He flew out in his last at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes third on the flyout. Now at the plate, Joe Torre. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now the 2-0. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz moves over. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance. Nelson Cruz. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Nelson Cruz.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Doby is under it. He's got it one away. Digging in to try it again. J.D. Martinez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little bouncer. A windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Calling for it. Doby. 2 down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. A base hit in his first trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded softly to the right. To his right, Gonzalez. The tag, and he is out. stepping up to the plate, Chase Utley. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Second baseman, Chase Utley.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike one to start the at-bat. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Murphy waits on it. One away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Pee Wee Reese.
Pee Wee Reese.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Taveras might try to make a play on it. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Grounder down the line at third. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. So a runner at first with one out now. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. He's set and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Cruz is under it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Striding in once again, Don Sutton flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back. Back to first. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Murphy is there, and the side is. Here's the shortstop, Zach Cozart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball stays high. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Reese is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Jim Edmonds. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. One strike.
Hey, if I'm on the mound right now and I get a swing and miss like that, I'm bouncing it even further, throwing it even higher. I might pick up the rosin bag and throw that and see if I can get a swing and a miss.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. There's a high pop-up. Gonzalez is there for it. Two gone. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alan Taveras. He'll swing it from the left side right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Doby racing back. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Marco Estrada. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Billy Williams will look to provide a little two-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and two away. Taveras stands at second with two gone. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just a bit low, ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Hit down the line at first. Another full count pitch home. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Luis Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Edmonds is in pursuit and the inning is over. Tommy Canely takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Larry Doby. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to take it is Cruz, and that's the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Hanley Ramirez, who came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. This one's down to 3rd. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Billy Williams, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. Finds the zone, strike 1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll step on the bag himself. And digging in, Edgar Martinez. And as you might expect with a diamond player, he's got a few tools in the box, but he's best known for his contact hitting. A cold strike on the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Utley has a play, 1 away. So 1 away now. Here's Nelson Cruz. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to Gonzalez, and that's out number 2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Williams makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Digging in once again, Joe Torre. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping up now, Jim Edmonds. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Check the swing there, and Larry Bullard says he held up just enough. Ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Ripped on the ground to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. In is the second baseman, Chase Utley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And there's out number 2. Ready once again, Pee Wee Reese. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Popped him up. Edmonds has room in foul territory, and that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
This thing's far from over, even though
Murphy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th. Stepping in. Here comes the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. Got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
Back to first, and a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play. Line drive to center field. Doby is there, and they go down in a hurry here. Here's Adrian now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here's the 0-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. He stays alive, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Still even at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic.
Matt Joyce come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Gonzalez aboard here at first with nobody out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joaquin Benoit is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. That's a small piece near the plate. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz has a play. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Riding in, Larry Doby. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Too high, and it's 3-0. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Digging in, Hanley Ramirez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Scooped up, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now batting. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Edmonds is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Alan Taveras. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th.
Catcher, Alan Taveras.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A bouncer to the left side. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joaquin Benoit, and he's getting.
His greetings to the pitcher is Benoit. Number 19, Kenny Vargas.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 home. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Doby moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Luis Gonzalez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Edmonds waits on it. 2 down. And that'll bring in DH extraordinaire Edgar Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. But this will not get down quickly. Nolan Ryan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Torre. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for a hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single. Stepping into the box, Jim Edmonds. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Belted high and deep into right center. Cruz looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Coming to the plate now, Chase Utley. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. At the plate, Pee Wee Reese. he's working on.
Third baseman, Pee-wee Reese.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Adrian now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Popped high in the air. Taveras over to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Nolan Ryan. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a Ryan has his target. 0-1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. The 1-2. On the ground to the left side. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Into the box now, Larry Doby. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. 2-0 pitch, a fastball inside, and he's struggling here. It's 3-0.
Oh, man, it's just falling apart for him right now. That's a helpless feeling standing out there on the mound by yourself, trying to figure it out.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Ryan at second. Doby on at first with 2 down. And he lays off for ball 1. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Nelson Cruz.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
throw over by Utley, 1 away. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Martinez.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when